What's going on, guys? Kitbash here, bringing you another video. This time it is of the Marvel Legends Ronin figure that I kitbashed. I just recently finished this last night, and I am just now noticing this gold and this gold are two different golds. Nice. But yeah, I just finished this last night. I had the MCU Ronin on my desk for weeks, months, and I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't like the jacket, how it hindered everything, and I even did the mod where you cut the jacket and you cut the knees to make them bend. It just wasn't doing it for me. I didn't like the strap and all kind of stuff. So anyway, I had the Ronin on my desk, and I have like probably 4 Mordo fodder bodies. And I said, you know what? Let's see what this looks like. Had a couple different bodies lined up that I wanted to use. I was going to use the X-Men Deadpool body because he has superhero proportions. But I wanted to get this robe look that Ronin in the comics has. He has a look where he's wearing a robe like a ninja and stuff like that. So that's really the look that I was aiming for with this, and I think I nailed it pretty good. I wanted him to have the ninja feet, so I swapped on the... Can you see that? I swapped on the black Spider-Man feet for this one. I really wanted him to have like an official ninja look, so that's really what I was going for with this. The hood comes off, and he gets his look like he had in the comics too. But yeah, this one's really simple, really effective, and I like it. I like it a lot. And I have different weapons he's gonna use. I have the nunchucks from I'm gonna dye these black. I'm gonna dye these black. Don't worry. The nunchucks from Moon Knight. His two swords. I think I'm gonna use different swords because these are two. Those are too much like the movie. So I'm gonna use different swords. I got this one right here. I gotta dye the handle black though. Once I dye the handle black, I'm gonna use this sword right here. This is from a movie realization Spider-Man figure, as you can see by the spider on the handle. I'm gonna sand that off, and then I'm gonna dye this because this comes apart. If I could do it without shaking the camera, let me see. I'm gonna dye this handle black, and then that'll be his sword. The problem with these hands is they don't hold a lot of swords because they're kind of wide, because these handles are wide on here. But I think this one should be all right. Yeah, it's all right once you get up to the top. But that looks so much better to me. That just looks 10 times better than these do, because they get the more ninja-like curve and everything. These aren't bad swords. I just like those better. So I have another one. I just have to find it. But yeah, I kitbashed this just last night. You know, I got in a mood, in a moment where I wanted to kitbash something, and when I saw the fodder, it clicked in my head. Like I said, I had 3 different bodies. I had this Mordo body, the Marvel Legends, the X-Men Deadpool body, and I think a Bucky cap, but I really needed the robe look. So yeah, I'm going to show you a picture of what it looks like put together, which I'll pop up now, and I'm going to show you a picture of what it looks like in the exploded view before I put it together. So the way I accomplished this was the arms, the legs, the feet, and the head, and this piece right here was already black. But the Mordo body is, the legs, these upper legs were black too, so that was really easy. The Mordo body is primarily green and like some grays and some tans and stuff. So this chest piece, these upper arms, these bicep, I don't know what this is called, but this part of the upper shoulder and the neck were all not black. So I use this stuff called Rit dye. I don't know if you ever heard of it. If you haven't heard of it, I'll put a picture right now so you can see what it is. They sell it at Walmart. It's like $4.25 or something like that. Pretty much, you boil the water, you put the dye in the water, and you put the whatever pieces you want to dye in the water for like 30 minutes, constantly stirring. My trick is, because I've seen people use this method and they're not able to dye the whatever color they're going for. My trick is I put the water in the microwave, because I'm not wasting a pot on this dye. I put the water in the microwave. I get it really hot. I put the pieces in there first, let them get soft. I put the dye in there, then I put a teaspoon of dish soap. That's all in the instructions anyway. I stir that for about 5 or 6 minutes, and then I let this shit sit. I will let it sit for an hour, hour and a half. I just let it sit in there. This Rit dye here was not originally black. It was brown, like a chocolate brown. But I left it in there so long that this just became black, which is perfect for me. because I don't know if you know. Perfect for me. Because I wasn't going to repaint. I wasn't just going to sit up and paint these shoulders black, paint this black, paint these black, and not have to worry about joint rub and all kind of stuff. There was no need to just sit here and paint this whole toy black. So the red dye really came in clutch. The arms and the legs, they pop perfectly on the Mordo body. It looks excellent to me. Like, the more I mess with this and the more I look at it, it looks like a comics Ronin to me. With the only thing I really am not feeling is this midsection and this piece, only because it just looks like a long midsection. But I did improve some articulation. Like, Mordo didn't move. He moved probably that much back and not much forward, but I improved mine to move that much. He actually goes in a full, like, let me get his arms out. And these arms don't rub because they're dyed. Everything in here is dyed black, so I don't have to worry about paint rub, which is the perfect thing for me. But yeah, I improved his articulation in here a lot, so he can get in any direction he needs to get in. And that's the reason I wanted to use the Mordo body too, is because of this diaphragm roll right here. I like this a lot on certain figures. I really like this motion of this movement right here. So it was imperative that I did it. And when I thought to use the Mordo body, it was double perfect because he has the robe look that Ronin has in the comics. He has this. His articulation is not terrible. It's not the best. I might mod some stuff in here and like cut these out or whatever just to make these move better. Because I cut this one already, so I might mod some stuff and just make it move a little better. But yeah, the Mordo body worked out perfect. I couldn't ask for a better body. There is probably I'm gonna wait a bit. Like, this is gonna stay in my collection for a minute, but I'll wait a bit and see what else comes out as far as ninjas are concerned, and we'll go from there. I had some people tell me to use Astral Strange body, and I could have went that way, but I've messed with Astral Strange body, and his wouldn't have gave me the movement at all that I wanted either. So the Mordo body was a nail in the head. I like it. I used the hot glue trick for the head just to make it. The head didn't sit in that on here snugly. It popped on the ball peg, but it was loose. So I just put some hot glue in there, tighten it up a bit. Nothing to cry about, nothing, anything. Everything still moves. His head moves down, head moves up. That peg is brown because that hard plastic is a little bit harder to dye than the soft plastic. The soft plastics dye with ease, but these hard plastics, they don't dye the same. Like, I don't know what it is, but they just don't dye the same. His articulation is the same as the Mordo body. Like you can see in there, it's kind of, but that peg in there is great because, again, hard plastics. But yeah, his articulation is the same. He articulates pretty good. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know what happened right here. I'm gonna just have to repaint that with some black, but it didn't dye right there. It like turned it brown or whatever, but it didn't do it on this side. So yeah, this review is all over the place, but yeah, full articulation, arms, legs, the knees bend, the knees double bend. He can do everything Ronin can do, everything a Ronin should be able to do. He can, do all of that kind of stuff. The hood goes on too. I was informed that I had the hood the wrong way, which was kind of crazy because the hood wouldn't fit for the longest time. Like, why the hood? I was putting it on this way. And it looks good like that. It doesn't. Oh shit, it's actually sitting pretty good. Yeah, it looks good like that. It just, I don't know. It looks better this way. Something about black and gold, I just love them together. So yeah, he could sit like a Ronin in waiting with his head down. He could do all of that. Like, he's just waiting for a call. He can do all of that. He could do kicks. He could do punches. Anything. Anything you need Ronin to do, he can do it. So yeah, I was really happy with this one. I'm still really happy with this one. I'm pleased. Ooh, the head just popped right off. Let me get the head back on. I'm really pleased with this one. Besides these gummy joints, these joints are really gummy. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. It came out a lot better than I thought it was going to come out. Like, initially when I put it together, I'll show you the whip pictures too. When I put it together, I was like, okay, this might work. I dyed it, I painted it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool. But the more I look at it, the more I see it, the more I articulate it, I'm just like, okay, this works. Like, this works really good. Aside from not joining there being brown, this works really good. So I'm happy about it. I'm happy about this figure a lot. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know what you think about this in the comments. If you like it, if you hate it. I kind of asked for that. If you like it, if you hate it, please share these videos. I will be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, so stay tuned for that. You guys sharing these videos will really help this channel. You know, it's a co-op here. You know, I do my part. You guys got to do your part and share these. It really mean a lot to me. But yeah, what paint do I use? I use Model Masters acrylic. Remember that, Model Masters acrylics. Sold at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share these videos. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks.